Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining two or more grains.
What's up, guys?
Howdy.
How you doing?
We're back.
We're doing.
It's like that was such an energetic intro, I feel like, and then just contrasted with, hey guys.
Well, you picked the two
Going
most
on?
mundane co-hosts of the litter that you could have grabbed.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And Brock and myself.
That's a fair assessment.
So you're saying we're all mundane?
You picked the stupidest ones out of the litter and said, "Hey man,
I feel pretty
you
dumb
two want to
today.
do a show today?" Yeah, me too.
I feel very dumb.
It's one of those kind of days.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, we're all really stupid anyway, you know? Like,
But everybody
On
has
a good
their
day.
everybody has their especially dumb days.
yeah.
Especially dumb.
What usually, like, what leads to an especially dumb day?
Just bad luck.
I think being lazy the day before
Lazy.
leads to a dumb day the next day.
Bad momentum.
Yeah.
Oh, you say you'd carry yourself into the next day at a snail's pace, and you're going to pay for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, this is what you get for not hurrying up till tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna be a piece of shit.
You're going to be a piece of shit. You know, tomorrow never comes. It's always today.
Tomorrow never comes, it's always today.
Yeah, you always wait for tomorrow, but the second it turns tomorrow, it's today again.
Yeah, it's always now.
There's never tomorrow. There's always today.
Oh my God, yeah, that's true. Because you can't. Yeah, we try so hard to live in the fucking past and in the future.
You can't do it.
You literally can't.
The past never exists.
You say tomorrow, but
It
when
never
tomorrow
exists.
gets there,
It's
it's
right.
today.
Every word that falls from my lips is now part of the past. It's never the present.
That's fucked up.
It didn't happen at all.
Yeah, and there's never a tomorrow.
And that's why we're mundane.
That's why. Yeah, exactly. So when people yell at you about shit saying tomorrow never comes, they're not lying to you.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna
I'm
say it
always
doesn't
waiting.
matter what they say.
I'm always waiting for fucking Billy to get better, but tomorrow never fucking comes, man. Because I mean, what? Quit waiting for something that's unrealistic.
Is Billy gonna die?
Well, I don't know. That's up to Billy.
What happened to him? Is he huffing paint?
Billy's in the midst of the opioid crisis.
I thought he was huffing paint.
No, not huffing. I mean, he might.
I thought
If it would get him somewhere, Samson might hook him up.
I thought he was spraying Axe body spray into a gym towel, and then huffing it.
He's just sticking the damn sock in his mouth. He ain't even huffing it. At that point, he's just with the sock inside of his mouth.
Yeah, like spraying a paper bag full.
Yeah, Steve-O was doing that shit, I'm sure.
God,
I don't
Yeah.
think Steve-O did drugs, man.
like
Yeah, dude.
you do some weird things whenever you don't have drugs, but you really want to do drugs.
Like huffing gas.
Like huffing gas. Yeah, why?
I mean, just like sometimes when you spill some, you're cutting grass or something, smelling it that long is terrible. So
Oh yeah. Have you ever got it like accidentally near your mouth or nose? It's awful.
it's terrible. It's a terrible liquid.
But I do
Or-
like the
I guess-
smell. I like the smell of gas, like at a gas pump.
I was going to say a lot of
Yeah,
people love the
I
smell
can get
of
that,
gas,
but like
though.
close up on it though is a problem.
Like
There's a-
breathing it deep into your lungs.
There's a difference between fucking loving the smell of gasoline somewhere versus taking it to a goddamn rag and just huffing it.
Yeah, I want to make like a.
I don't think there's a difference at all.
I mean, you can love Cool Whip, but you're not gonna sit there and huff the fucking can, are you?
Well, I mean, a lot of people do exactly that.
Yeah, but not everybody. Some people just
They don't
want
even
delicious
like Cool Whip though. They don't even like Cool Whip. They just
I just want the nitrous in there, baby.
Is there so people are out there getting high with Cool Whip?
What happens to the
have been
cream?
doing, people have been doing that since like the 80s.
I mean, I know people do like the desk cleaners and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cool Whip. That's like literally where that started. I feel like
Is that
that's
why
where
it's
it
called
orig-
Whip It?
I
Is
would
that
say-
why
I would-
Devo wrote the popular song Whip It Good?
Probably.
Yeah, they were on
They might
Whippets.
have been on that shit in the late 70s, early 80s. But yeah, people were figuring that shit out around like when Coke was real popular, I would say. Denis Leary could tell you. He loves cocaine and
Call him up.
stuff. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
call
call
up
him
Denis Leary. He can yell at us.
Yeah.
makes you think he'd yell.
I don't know. I don't know. I only see Denis Leary in the No Cure for Cancer stand-up special. Denis Leary. I don't know him in any other form.
That's him every hour.
I
of the
feel
day.
like that is truly him, and a lot of times I feel like that's my true spirit animal is Denis Leary on stage in No Cure for Cancer.
I don't really know who Denis Leary is.
He's that guy from the firefighter show. He's that guy.
Rescue Me, is that what it's called?
What?
I don't know.
Is that like-
I
something
think
like that.
it is Rescue Me. Yeah.
Is that like his
I
sad
thought that was the Adam Sandler movie.
He was
public
al-
perception or something?
He was in Small Soldiers. He was in the movie Small Soldiers. He was
Toy
like the big
Soldiers?
toy corporate boss guy.
Oh, okay.
That was Denis Leary.
So this guy, is he just an actor or like?
He's an actor. Yeah, he's like an actor comedian type. I mean, some people. I feel like, if I'm not mistaken,
he's a
I don't want to
water
be.
type.
Yeah, I don't want to be wrong about it or anything. I feel
Yeah.
like he's kind of been accused of stealing jokes before.
Oh.
Not to Carlos Mencia levels, but I feel like he's if. But the one I will say, if he stole from any comedian, the only person he stole from was Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks. That's the one I've heard.
Yeah, that's the only. But there's only like one joke he was notorious, I think, that he stole from him. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but Denis
Probably.
Leary, man. Like, if you've never seen that stand-up special, I think it's 1992. It's well worth a watch. Maybe some of the stuff doesn't hold up now, but I don't give a fuck. It's just fucking great. It's
Yeah.
great comedy.
George Carlin is great comedy.
Yeah, George Carlin. Oh my god, he got so bitter.
but
the
not
further it
really his
went.
early stuff. Have you guys like listened to his?
I like some of his early. Well, I guess how early do you mean? No.
It's a tale of two comedians, man. Because you
Yeah.
like, I mean, the early George Carlin's the hippy dippy weatherman and the cute little plays on words, and then you go. I mean, like, he kept some of the play on like the wordplay shit and
Yeah.
just word exploration, but it just
A lot
got
of those are
more
fun.
bitter and hateful. Like
Yeah.
that transition into like this bitter old man after like his probably 10th heart attack or some shit. He came back with a vengeance. He said the people that are against abortion are also the people you haven't noticed that you wouldn't want to fuck them in the first place. Like, Jesus, George.
I mean, that's a very consistent thing, man. The people who are popping out the most babies are always the ones who shouldn't be popping
They
out
definitely
babies.
should. Yeah.
No, he's saying, have you ever noticed that all the people that are against abortions are people you wouldn't want to fuck in the first place? That's what he's saying.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. Nobody should have fucked them, man. I mean,
no one should.
you know, in a perfect world,
No,
but
it's like
not the way it went.
having sex in a church. It's just not something you should be doing.
I mean,
You're not
This is
supposed to do that.
by whose standard?
Well, this is coming from an atheist. I'm just telling you. That just doesn't seem like a good place to do that. I mean,
well, Jesus.
leave it alone. I mean, Jesus don't give a shit. But
There's probably some sex being had in the church.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
There's definitely sex being had in the church.
no, there's definitely being sex had in the church.
Especially
That's a different
Catholic
story
church.
that's a different story for another day.
Yeah.
I mean, occasional.
I mean, I don't know
Pork and-
personally, but
You got to beg. For
people are doing it for sure.
beg for forgiveness.
From
damn it.
Puss in Boots.
I'm trying to discourage this BDSM relationship we have with the audience because it seems to be recurring.
We're abusive to them.
Well, you literally just said "feed me pizza crust master" last week to me.
Yeah. But that's
wrong
like
with that?
that's different than the relationship with our audience, though. I mean, me and you, we're free to have.
But you did that on an episode. You requested it then
well, yeah.
for the audience to hear.
Did
It
you
wasn't
fulfill it?
it wasn't in private. I mean, no, I said I would do it, and he said, "Thank you, master."
Nice.
I want him to feed me pizza crust. I
Well,
really just think that would be an enjoyable experience.
Today
for the
could
two
be the
of us.
day.
You know,
Specifically, he wanted me to wring out the grease out of the pizza box
Oh.
into like a bowl for him.
Yeah.
right?
So he could dunk his pizza crust in it.
Because I don't want to eat anything of his. I'll just eat the crust and the grease from the box. It's okay, you know.
That's the best. Yeah.
And just knowing it makes him sick pleases master.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to throw up for you, Dad.
I want to throw up for you, Poppy.
I wanna take our uncle nephew relationship to a whole new level by making it sub and dom.
Don't talk to me that way.
That's definitely.
Come on, Unc. Come on, Uncle Jimbo.
I'm dad when I'm.
Oh no. I want to come along for
When
this.
you address me, I'm master.
I just want to watch though. I don't want to really be a part of it. I
I
just want to
really
observe.
don't. I mean, I really don't want to participate in this.
I don't believe
Why
you.
not?
Well, listen.
I don't
So
really.
you're the real Dom then.
I am.
He's
think
the
so.
he's the subconscious Dom.
Well, I'm so worshiping of being subordinate that I want to make other people subordinate to you. That's what it is. I'm trying to recruit other subs,
yeah.
but no doms because there's only can be
I think
one,
it's really
right?
you.
So wait a minute. What are those guys who have like multiple wives? What is that called?
Mormons.
Studs, I think is what you call them.
I'm hearing polygamous.
It's
I'm hearing
polygamous.
Mormons.
We
Okay.
call him the man.
So-
Mormons tend to practice polygamy.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Okay.
Polygamy, polygamous, blah, 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 blah.
Well,
It's the future.
those guys. What were we
Sounds
just
dark.
talking about before we went? Like, why did I ask that?
I don't know. You're talking about dudes. that
Have
a lot
you
of
ever
wives.
learned
Not to ask that question.
every week we go through this, you can't ask that question
I mean,
and expect positive results.
like, see, now we're fucked.
It's not even that we're fucked. It's just you just want it.
I mean,
you
this,
want it.
This is like, the asking the question is the stab, and
Well-
then the banter about it afterwards is like pulling the jagged knife out.
Yeah, the audience is going, God damn it, guys, fuck.
Because they know. It's like you guys are the ones having the conversation, and none of
Are
you
we?
know.
You two want to form a
You were talking
subless.
about recruiting subs, is what was happening.
Yeah, you want a domless goddamn legion of subs.
But you're
Right.
the real Dom
Right. That's what polygamy is.
because he doesn't even want it.
The women are recruiting the subs, the
So-
other subs.
Yeah, so they don't have to do as much shit.
Does it begin with the first wife?
Yeah.
She's out securing her spot. She's like, I'm head bitch, baby.
Yeah, that's the bottom bitch.
Head sub.
So this is really like a legal way of
A legal way. What is a legal way?
Sounds like as I'm
Native
saying.
that's an offensive. I don't know if it is Native American name. Sorry.
All right.
Go on, Jimothy.
Well, you derailed me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I thought
What?
you railed him
I derailed no one. I absolutely railed no one, sir.
with pizza crust.
No, not with pizza crust.
Yeah. Do you want me to eat more pizza crust?
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay.
You want to? You're a monster.
I mean, I'll eat more pizza crust if that's what he was getting at, right?
I
That's
think
what
so.
I remember. I mean, I don't know if that's what the audience remembers.
That's absolutely nowhere close to where I was at this point in the conversation.
Well, listen, man, I'm just trying to keep on going while you remember it over there, and I'm just I'm just talking about eating the pizza crust, man. I'm just asking you if I can eat the pizza crust. James, do you have any pizza crust that I can have?
Yeah, I don't eat my pizza crust.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Almost
and
never.
non-binary folks of the braincake universe, I would like to inform you that this episode is not in memory of, because if that were the case, these motherfuckers would remember what they're talking about.
Yeah, just call it in memory of our brains.
In memory of remembrance.
Yeah,
Not remembering.
it's a problem. I don't understand it. Like, how is it that literally we can be having a conversation and know
I mean, it's not just us.
I take the
I think
song
it's people
leave.
in general.
I take
Yeah.
the song "Leave the Memories Alone" to heart.
but it's like, I guess it goes back to what we were saying earlier. No past, no future.
Yeah,
Your
how
own-
can you trust what anybody is saying or what you thought they said?
Right. Yeah, I mean, are our brains that fragile? Like, that we cannot remember something that happened 5 seconds ago?
I think they're just shitheads to us.
Because to me, that makes me feel like the Men in Black flashy memory gone thing seems real.
Time is a shithead to all.
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Dude, Father Time is a bitch.
Are you saying
Father Time needs to be challenged in a Hell in a Cell match.
I want to sell mad?
Who's a good competition for
Who
Father
could-
Time?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
who
fuck
could
with him.
take down Father Time?
An AR-15.
I don't think. Yeah,
That's a great.
if it
that's
had
great.
a bump stock,
What wrestlers carrying it?
yeah,
Brock Lesnar.
No,
he doesn't need one.
Well,
He just carries
Hurricane.
fist.
John Cena.
For America.
He was in the Marine.
Yeah.
That's true.
He could be a sniper and you can't see his
I was going
ass.
to say he'd be up
I
in
don't
the
think John
stands.
Cena would be good at hiding. He's too well. I mean,
can't
he would.
see
That
him.
is true. Yeah.
You can't see
You can't
it,
see
dude.
him.
What the fuck?
So he's fucking Invisible Man. If you've ever watched that, he's Invisible Man practically with an AR-15.
in
The AR-15 wouldn't be invisible though.
No, but it'd be a floating AR-15, and that'd be the last thing
That's
the
pretty
motherfucker
terrifying,
saw
yeah.
before he became a spirit and started haunting the ether realms.
Yeah, just before you were like, what the fuck is that a floating AR-15?
Be like, yo, man, you know
he
that
would be
fucking.
standing in the middle of the ring and saying onto the mic, "Is that a floating AR-15?"
Yeah.
The crowd turns to look.
Plenty. Some of them are getting shot too.
Yeah, the fucking local armory ain't been the same ever since.
You saying Father Time wouldn't be able to make it to the WWE stage?
Father Time versus John Cena, I guess. Is this
Can you
happening
shoot
at
Father
WrestleMania?
Time?
Father Time is literally like a god amongst humans, right?
So is John Cena.
Right, good point.
Yeah, it's the same thing, really.
So honestly, why would the WWE not make that more of a bout? Like, why go the route of having John Cena just blast him in the ring when they could have it out for
What if
like
they're
a
friends?
headline or WrestleMania
They're
or
going
some
back
shit?
to they're going back to shock jock material. They're
what if they
they're
just
going
team
back
up?
to fucking just it's Crash TV at this point, baby. Let's just do whatever, throw it at the fucking wall, and if it sticks, it works. Whatever. If it doesn't, oh well, we
Yeah.
tried. So let's just have John Cena come out and fucking murk Father Time with an AR-15. He'd go back to his thugonomic days, dude. He won't even
That's
be
true.
the hustle
Yeah.
with his respect like Chain Gang for the children type shit. He'll be going.
Chain gang for the children.
Yeah, Chain Gang for the children.
Yeah, that's what all kids want to do.
Well, that's what they wanted to do back in 2004, goddamn it. They wanted to be a part of the Chain Gang, baby. Of John
John Cena
Cena's-
chain gang. I
John
like
Cena-
that.
They want-
Imagine John Cena walking around with a whip with a bunch of children.
Well,
Yeah.
John Cena's a dom. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, intensely. He freaks out just if you like don't have utensils in the right place or some shit.
It's in the theme song, dude. Your time is up. My time is now.
Wow, Father Time.
You can't
Yeah,
see me.
that's
My
true.
time is now.
That's
Wow,
true.
dude. I mean,
Right
that's,
there, he's been calling out Father Time for decades.
I can't believe that.
Fuck.
That's
Cena
why he
has
has
been
the,
wrestling for decades.
That's why he has the Mark Wahlberg haircut. He's fighting Father Time.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
Can't let it happen. You can't let Father Time win.
How old is JC, man?
But look,
How
man,
long-
Father Time's
John
never
Cena's
jobbed out of.
initials are JC. John Cena is Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's Jesus
Dude,
Christ
that's
versus
true.
Father Time.
You just cracked the case.
I know. Jesus Christ versus Father Time. That's Armageddon.
No, dude. No, man. It has to
Walk
be.
outside the arena,
The
the
end
sky
times.
is black.
Yeah, the end times are here.
The end time. It's in the fucking ring in the middle of Megiddo, the fucking Armageddon battleground.
And it ends not with a whimper, but a bang.
Yeah, the
That's
AR-15 bang.
That's
Right.
right.
Wow.
That's an
Wow.
attitude adjustment.
I never knew that WWE would play such an integral role
In the universe,
the
everything.
of humanity.
Yeah.
This is the Big Bang. It's the newborn Big Bang for the next universe to exist beyond us.
That's what Vince has been building up to.
It's the ultimate buildup. It's the ultimate buildup to the fucking Big Bang. The Big Bang buildup.
And all of the new creatures in the universe will question the origins, but we'll know. We'll have
God damn it,
experienced-
Cena.
We know.
We'll have experienced it,
Listen here, pal. Yeah.
John.
John, come here. You and Father Time. God damn it. At the end of the match, John Cena's going to kill you. Well, AR-15s, because that's good shit. I don't know. I can't
Like,
That'd be a hard pitch.
where
You're gonna
gun
die in this
so
match.
you're saying really, like, actually Vince McMahon is even higher on the God tier than Jesus Christ, John Cena,
Well,
and Father Time.
To be fair, Backlash 2005 and or 2006, I can't remember what year, the match, it was in Lexington, Kentucky. The pay-per-view was Backlash.
Wow.
And it was the last pay-per-view they had there for years, mostly because of blood issues, because in the Kentucky Boxing and Wrestling Authority, blood has been long illegal to do.
in what, in Kentucky?
In this state, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have your wrestling license in this state, as far as I know.
That's bullshit. Oh my god,
So-
we can't have
So
blood.
like
I didn't know
they broke that blood ban pretty much. WWE did that pay-per-view, and they couldn't do live television or house shows there for like over 10 years.
Wow.
Well, anyway, the match. You say he's like a god. Shawn Michaels faced Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon, and his tag partner was God. They had the match be like God's coming to the ring. It's just a fucking spotlight shining on the aisleway coming down to the ring.
Can we find this on YouTube?
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, let's do that.
And he's talking some mad shit to God on his way down to the
Vince
ring.
is?
Yeah. Because like
I'd be
midway
scared
through
if I was God.
midway through the match, the light pops up and it starts going back up away from the ring, up the aisleway back to the
You got scared.
entrance. Yeah, and God or Vince McMahon's going, "Where you going, God? Look at Shawn. Look at him laying there. Look at what you made your image. He's a piece of crap."
I hope that part's in it.
Dude, I want it all.
How do I find it?
I'm sure you do.
I mean, you can try typing in, type in McMahon's versus God. I guarantee you that.
I think that's the way Vince McMahon's been living his whole
There
life.
you go. God's holy entrance. It was right up there up top. We can see what that does for us, folks. We would love to see God come out to the ring. Oh my goodness. Ad bombardments, folks.
Yep. Fuck you, ad.
As per usual, we do not represent these ads.
I love ads.
I'd represent them.
Fuck them.
That's a beer ad. I'll take a beer ad at least. It's better than some.
Oh shit, man. God tier Vince is talking. I don't remember if this was 05 or 06.
He got oiled up for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
McMahon's pretty buff though, really.
Yeah,
I mean, for how old he is here.
he's hyping God up. The man upstairs, the hipster from heaven. Is that what he said?
Please welcome God.
Oh shit,
It's him.
What the fuck?
dude! God's
is
coming.
this?
Here he comes. Oh,
What
man.
the actual fuck am I watching right now? WWE is an acid trip.
You know, back in the day, people paid $60 for a pay-per-view showing. This was on pay-per-view, by the way.
This is kind of a bold move because you would
It
think
really
this would be
is.
offensive.
Oh, it was. This was highly offensive to people. This was in Lexington, by the way.
Listen, God,
Wow.
Balls.
we're not doing things your way tonight. We're doing things my way. This is not your house. This is mine.
Hell yeah, Vince. You
Vince is talking shit to God.
yeah, he's
You
throwing
call that an
down.
entrance? That's not an entrance. Tonight we're gonna do it WWE style. Let's get down.
Why would
Let's
God
dig you
agree
with
to
it. Come on,
this?
God. Let's see what you got. Come on. Come on, God.
Dance, God! Come on!
Come on, God.
Oh, yeah.
Vince McMahon dancing in the ring
It's
while
it's
Jesus
something to
Christ
say.
Vince McMahon, close friend of Donald Trump,
and Jesus Christ
and Jesus Christ, and Father Time, and John Cena.
still dancing.
Can you feel it?
Oh,
Can you feel him? The commentators are saying.
Look, God's taking the long walk around the ring. He ain't getting in there just yet. He took an entire walk around the ring. He didn't get right in there.
Yeah, I haven't even seen him yet.
Oh, he's there. That's him.
He's in the ring. He's in the ring.
He's in. Yeah.
He's in here.
Good call, Jerry Lawler. He's in the ring. God snuck right in there.
Sneak up behind him.
You think you notice quickly when God enters the ring.
Come here. Go check him out.
Check him out. He's gonna get the ref to pat him down, man. Make sure he's not carrying any illegal weapons.
God has his sleeve, has up his sleeve. Now go check him out.
What the fuck? God.
He just slapped the ref.
Go check him out.
He's adamant that this ref check out God's pockets and gloves and shit.
I think
On
Vince
second
McMahon
thought,
is
you know
playing the
what,
role
God?
of Satan here.
Generally,
I don't think he's playing.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Whatever you've got. I don't care what it is, because tonight there's no disqualification.
oh
There's no
shit.
count.
Oh hell yeah.
This match is no holds barred.
He's gonna kick God's ass.
He's going to powerbomb him through a nail table.
Praise be the name of Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Ah, yes.
That was
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Although it didn't show the part like halfway through the match where he was screaming at God because he was leaving the match and abandoning Shawn Michaels.
That was something.
And that's quite metaphorical in a way.
Yeah, what is going on with WWE, man? That is that's like makes me believe that shit of like Hollywood having a fucking
Granted, that was like literally 15 years ago. It's nothing like that now.
Well, all I
Nowhere
know-
close. But still though, like that was even risque then.
What is that thing called where like all of the politicians and rich people get together to worship an owl god and shit?
You asking
I know
the
what you're talking
wrong
about.
person.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is Vince McMahon definitely attends that.
Oh
The
yeah.
only thing I could think of is like Crossbone Society. Or
Yeah.
something like
I know
that.
what you're
Something
talking
like
about.
that, Skull and Bones
You're talking
Society, yeah.
like Alex Jones like infiltrated or some
Right.
shit.
Yeah. You know, so
Yeah.
who knows if Alex Jones didn't set up a giant owl and burn it.
No, it wasn't Alex.
Jesse Ventura here to take up for Alex Jones? I mean, what the hell?
I'm not taking up for Alex. I'm just saying that these Republicans get together and drink blood.
Well, that's a pretty bold claim. Like Republicans
Yeah.
in general, like just a few, like they all.
All of
just
All of them.
just all of them.
Everyone.
Every single
Millions
last
of
one
people.
That
all of their
seems-
That's a
affiliates.
lot of
All of their
blood.
I
affiliates.
mean, I know a lot of Republicans, and I don't feel like they drink blood, Jesse. is all I'm
Actually,
saying.
everyone but Jesse drinks blood from children. You drink blood from children.
No, I don't.
I never. No, I don't
You,
think.
Brock?
Not
An
once.
Italian man over in Switzerland on vacation told me
But then it's true. I didn't know that
it's
part.
100% goddamn true.
That'd be
Questioning my
so
integrity. Fuck you.
I mean, but why do you? What is your message here today? I mean,
My
honestly,
message is, you remember MF Doom? He died.
I'm not 100% sure if I believe that he's dead or not.
Is that
Although
what
it
Jesse's
was-
here for a conspiracy about how MF Doom is not really dead.
Absolutely, yes. Now that you mention it, that's why. I'm here.
That would be a doom move to just fake your death.
Why would he
would.
die on New
It would.
Year's? Why did he die on New Year's? Sounds awful suspicious to me.
You know what's funny is this is not the first time Jesse Ventura has talked shit about a dead person that I respect.
I'm not talking shit.
not.
I'm just saying
not.
that I think there's more to the story than
Woody.
what the media is telling us.
They're probably. What do you think?
I think 9/11 needs to be reinvestigated.
That's a big jump.
Yeah,
Do you think MF Doom has something to do with that?
I think DMX was poisoned.
oh my god.
By MF Doom? By Alex?
by Bill Gates.
Oh,
What did Bill Gates have to do with
It's
any of
the
this?
damn vaccine.
he poisoned
That
him?
fucking vaccine
It was all for DMX.
for DMX.
I'm sorry you believe
It was
that.
Nardwuar,
Yeah.
Nardwuar.
the
Nardwuar.
stupid Canadian interviewer who knows way too much. Actually, I could have used a fella like Nardwuar in the Shield.
Holy shit. Jesse Ventura with Nardwuar as his like investigator.
Nardwuar might,
He's my
might be a
bitch.
spy.
Yeah.
He could.
Nardwar's my little bitch.
Just because he
Oh my
asked.
god, Jesse, that's like what
He's
the
my
fuck?
mole. He's my insider.
Jesse is clearly has an ego the size of the state you live. Wait, do you live in Texas, Jesse?
No.
Where do you live? Off the grid?
I live in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota's a pretty big
I was
state,
the
too.
governor of Minnesota.
Shit. Like Jesse Ventura is such a character in my head that I can't even imagine him as the governor of a state
Of
anymore.
anything other than just being Jesse.
Well, it's
Ventura.
because I'm the king.
Why are wrestlers able to do that? I mean, why are like it doesn't
Because politicians and wrestlers are one and the same.
Oh,
we
shit.
cut promos exactly the same.
That's true.
Vote for me. I'm the best. I'm the best option you got. What else are you gonna do?
I mean,
I have your best interest in mind. Cheer for me.
God, yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Are you going to run?
Why do you think Donald Trump got presidency? Because he's a divisive character.
He'd be a
He
great-
has a fan base. People love him. They go nuts, or they want to kill him. It's one or the other. But either way, he gets the attention.
He gets a reaction from the
Exactly.
crowd.
John Cena, another example.
Yeah.
People don't sit in silence for John Cena.
Jesse, this is what I have for you, man. Because
That's
you
real.
know what, Jesse? I feel like, my friend, you actually came on this show and did something other than fuck it up for once. You had me with the MF Doom conspiracy. You know, we weaseled our way from that into something actually legitimate.
I still think DMX was poison, though. I think it's a tragedy. I'm kidding, of course.
Well, you know,
Rest in peace, DMX.
that's the thing. These conspiracy guys, even a broke clock strikes twice a day.
That's
Look,
true. Something like that.
Something like that. I fuck that up every time I say it.
You think I've ran out of conspiracies?
What's your next one?
No, we just didn't touch on MF Doom.
Oh,
He died on New Year's Eve.
you know what? You've sold me on your ability to dive deep in conspiracy. So you
I'm
know
not
what?
like
I'll let you-
Samson.
I'll let you speak, Jesse.
I'm not like Samson. I have a brain.
Right.
Sometimes I don't use it for the betterment of mankind, but I want to use it to spread lunacy
Christmas cheer.
Okay.
and and marijuana.
Well, let's hear.
Because I wrote a book about it. You know, it saved my cousin. I had seizures every day. Started taking marijuana pills.
Jesse said marijuana pills.
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 Fire it all. How long you been living in Tennessee, Jesse? Too long.
So I mean, let's hear it, Jesse. Like, what's the conspiracy with MF Doom? Why do you think he's
I
not really
think-
dead? What information do you have?
I think him and Andy Kaufman are hiding in a bunker together, along with all the other celebrities that went missing, inconspicuous.
Do you think Kanye West might go to that same bunker?
No, they'll kick his ass.
Seems like a place he would go to me.
I mean, it seems like a place that Kanye would go, but
Yeah.
Kanye wouldn't be welcome.
He wouldn't fit in, yeah.
No, Tiny Tim would kick his ass.
Oh my.
Tiny Tim's there too.
He's faked his own death too. He's not down there. That heart attack he had on stage wasn't real. Have you ever seen that?
What is it?
Tiny Tim had a sequence of heart attacks, like led to.
I want to say I might have seen that before.
Well, he had a heart attack on stage. His doctor had told him to quit performing because, like, literally his heart couldn't take it.
What the fuck?
But he didn't listen. So he goes out to speak at this show, and he's going to perform, but he never gets to perform. He gets like 3 minutes into his opening speech, and he just collapses off the stage with a heart attack and falls into the crowd.
Wow.
And then a month later, he comes back out, and he's trying to do a show again. Then he had a massive heart attack, and it killed him.
Oh.
Why was it? Was he doing a lot of coke or something? Like what was going on with him?
No, it was, as far as I know, Tiny Tim didn't have any type of issues. He was just very much a... no, he was just dedicated to the craft. Really, Tiny Tim was.
Yeah.
People make fun of him, but Tiny Tim was a dedicated artist.
Yeah, no, man, really, that shit is legitimately good. I'll listen to fucking Living in the Sunlight or whatever that's called. That was on
Living in the
SpongeBob.
sunlight or
Living in the sunlight, having in the fun. That's
tiptoe
fun.
through the tulips.
That shit's so fun.
It is. It is fun.
Not a lot of people play ukulele either.
Kind of pretty in a weird way too, to be honest.
Well, I mean, like I said, maybe it wasn't his voice, but the ukulele, man, is kind of an underrated instrument in terms of just like, it's an uplifting sounding instrument. It doesn't sound like a.
I feel like people don't take it seriously.
No,
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's a way that you could make the ukulele sound intimidating or mean or downtrodden.
I don't know. I think it would be interesting to hear a ukulele with some distortion on it. I guess it might just sound like a guitar though.
It sounds like some shit I wrestled a bear once would have done like years ago.
Yeah.
Let's electrify this banjo.
Every time like a ukulele is utilized correctly, it's by like alternative artists like Billie Eilish or like
It's not your
What-
run of the mill artist that's using
what's
it.
his name? Never Shout Never. that guy.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I could not tell you. But yeah, man, if you have never seen that footage of Tiny Tim, it's kind of sad, but it's really in a sense it's like historical in a way, like because Tiny Tim, I don't know if people regard him as a music legend, but I would say he's influential, very influential to a lot of artists. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, who knows? I don't know.
But he scared me whenever I was like years and years ago when I first saw Tiny Tim. He kind of spooked me out.
There's definitely something creepy about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that they played it in that movie either.
Insidious.
Yeah, whichever one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just playing that song while they walk through this house with like
Yeah.
abstract demonic people.
Can we dub over like Clockwork Orange with Tiny Tim music?
Yeah, that would be terrifying
fucking
too.
horrifying. Tiptoe.
I think it's having no context for it. Like if you were just walking around outside, I was gonna say in the dark, but either way, if you were walking through the woods or something and you hear that, I'm running as fast as I can.
What if you heard? Oh my God, you're like in an alleyway, and it's daytime, but you're kind of a little creeped out, but you hear tiptoe.
Really quietly at first,
but then it raises like it's getting closer to you, but you don't want to turn around, and then it gets
you start hearing it
loud
each ear.
But then you turn around, and there's nothing there.
It gets so loud.
Stops.
It gets so loud that the fucking ground beneath you begins to vibrate when he hits the high vibrato.
That gave me fucking chills.
Yeah.
You monster. God damn, that's vivid.
And then you see it, but it's only in black and white.
Yeah, it's only black and white. The only other sound you can hear behind that's just white static.
Ooh.
That's the only, because everything is so loud and humming. The white static's the only other thing behind the tiptoe through the window.
But what's the end? You know what I'm saying? Like what?
He gets you.
He gets you.
He tiptoes through the tulip with you and takes you home with him.
Man,
you want to go home with me?
What if like the thing is though that like you just don't stop hearing that song that loud and it just drives you insane?
And nothing ever happens.
Yeah.
That would be terrible too.
You can't die.
Fuck.
It's forever Tiny Tim in your head.
Oh.
But it's like skull blasting levels. Like, you know, there's that sleep disorder where you hear like bombs and shit in your head.
Yeah.
Like literally sounds as vivid and as loud as bombs and gunshots in your head.
Wow.
They're like I don't think it's
a PTSD or
there's
something.
it's mostly PTSD driven.
Yeah.
That people experience it. And it's not a fairly uncommon phenomenon.
Yeah.
But God, just hearing Tiny Tim at that volume in your head, round the clock though, never stop. Even the gunshot even the bullet you try to put through your fucking head to end it wouldn't even be louder than that.
Ooh.
You couldn't even drown it out.
Oh
what if you lived with him?
Huh?
What if you lived with Tiny Tim?
If you lived with him, that'd be a sitcom.
Yeah, someone probably lived with him at one point, right?
Sure.
George Bush. George Bush and Tiny Tim.
And Barack was actually there too. Roommates.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. No, not Brock Lesnar. Barack Obama.
Oh, it was like Three's Company.
Yeah.
Exactly like Three's Company.
Come and knock on the door.
Basically the same thing.
For you.
Barack and Obama, Bush and him, Three's Company too. It'd be beautiful. Tiny Tim's.
Tiny Tim's the quirky, you know, he's like the one that like always causes the problems in the episode. Yeah, he like creates the conflict.
Yeah, he's the bad egg in the house, and you know Don Knotts, he comes down to fix their shit, and Tiny Tim's the one that he thinks is gay, and he goes, "Oh my God, you're gay! I'm getting out of here."
Is Don Knotts homophobic?
In Three's Company, yeah, because he always assumed Jack Trepper was gay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's like, "Okay, Jack, I guess I'll leave you to it."
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
because all gay dudes want to fuck you.
That's exactly
Yeah.
it. Oh God, you hang out with Larry too much, Jack.
Yeah.
That was the stereotype then. Like, hey man, you must be gay, so therefore you must want all.
You want to fuck all men.
You want all similar genitalia, bro.
There is some weird like gay propaganda videos in like the 1950s.
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, that shit is monstrous. They talk about gay people like they are something other than
It's like
human. Like they talk about them like they're pedophiles almost. Like
I mean,
not
like,
to let your kids around them and like
to walk walking demon.
I've seen
on
some
this
of
earth.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck,
man.
for educational purposes, you could bring one up.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Why not? I guess you could say it's educational purposes. What would you say, James?
I can see that.
It could be, but it's like I just want you. You can watch it and you just think about it. It's like, holy shit!
It's the thing that happened.
Maybe Gen Z or like younger alpha. I don't know. Maybe this isn't exactly like something that they have seen before. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to be something like you. Like you could say you think people in 2020 or whatever we're getting like homophobic hate or whatever. Like nothing in comparison to the 50s and the 40s and all that. It's like it's come such a long ways from back then. Like to being treated as if, oh my gosh.
Oh, I blew out everybody's ears just then.
Oh,
It wasn't that bad. I didn't think.
rip,
Okay, I'm gonna turn that down just a bit.
rip in peace.
Okay.
Yeah, boys beware. For those of you out there.
Doesn't it? Lots of young people hitchhike. Seems like a good way to get from one place to another.
It's a good way for the. I think it's called. They're called the gay or something, or the homosexual or something.
Wow.
Be careful if they are too friendly. One never knows when the homosexual is about.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like you never know when the homosexual is running
They're-
rampant.
Yeah,
trying
they're
to pick
about.
up.
So, guys,
They're out prowling for your hitchhiking children.
if a gay man or woman is being friendly to you, that's even more dangerous than if they're not being friendly.
Yeah.
Like that. So no matter which way you look at it, whether they're dicks, whether they're friendly,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. We're supposed to kill them all.
Yeah. They're
man.
targeting you.
Illest intent
Take
is
the
only
case of
available.
Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon, and
Shit.
he didn't feel like walking home, so he decided to thumb a ride.
I didn't want to walk home. He's
Big
right.
mistake, Jimmy.
Fuck.
He'd done it 100 times before.
Yeah,
he
I've
didn't
done
think
this a
anything
lot.
was unusual when
Bad
the driver
news.
struck up a friendly conversation.
He was a nice
In fact,
fella.
he seemed like a real nice guy.
Yeah.
What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick. A sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious. A sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex.
There you go. So, yeah, demands a relationship.
So what did they think happened?
Dude, that is disturbing.
Yeah, it's a contagious sickness.
A sickness of the mind.
Yeah.
And yeah, contagious. I mean, that part.
You know, dude, I sneeze schizophrenia on people often.
You can catch the gay.
I mean,
Yeah.
homosexuality, I think, was listed in the DSM, like literally the book that diagnoses mental disorders.
It was listed, right?
It was listed up until like the 70s or something. That's fucking insane. I mean,
So I wonder when it first got listed, because like it wasn't for before the thing existed, the DSM. So
yeah.
I wonder when they decided, oh yeah, we gotta make people feel bad about this.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to look it up.
I just can't believe I got in the car with this motherfucker that many times. I didn't know he was a
He
homosexual.
was gay. Did he touch you? No, but he's gay though.
Yeah.
And I could have caught it.
Yeah, I could have been gay.
I mean, like that PSA went much longer.
It was very informative. I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah, you like you don't even really have to watch a lot of it just to get what you need to know from it. Then,
Right, yeah.
like holy shit, man! It's like so. I mean, like it should be no surprise to anyone as to why like sexual identity or like preference or whatever was hidden like that. Man, like why the fuck would you tell somebody if that was the perception you
Yeah,
got?
if you knew the reaction was going to be that.
Yeah, I mean, like if they thought that you were out trying to fuck their children or something just because you were gay, like what the fuck? Even be like, yeah, you know what? As far as you're concerned, yeah, I love the puh. Leave me the fuck alone, because you definitely do not need to know, nor would you ever try to understand.
I have heard people say like gays and pedophiles as though they're the same
Yeah, but that's like
in the same category.
Yeah, but it's like so clearly not the case.
You don't think so?
Of course, of course, I confused them all.
It's basically the same
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, sure. Why not?
The year, by the way, was 1973. That was when it was removed from the diagnosis.
So after everybody got to experiment with LSD, they calmed down.
Yeah.
Woodstock calmed them all down. They're like, you know what? Peace, love, and happiness, man.
Thank you, Grateful Dead, and thank you, Beatles. But fuck you, Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
But fuck you.
Marijuana is
Ronald
probably the most dangerous drug in the United States. That's a quote from Ronald Reagan.
I agree.
I mean, I agree too. I think honestly, marijuana makes people a fucking monster. I think.
Yeah.
And we haven't begun to understand its deadly effects on the human.
Just like the gays.
That's the rest of the quote.
Wait, what is it?
That's the rest of the Ronald Reagan quote.
What did it? What?
Marijuana is probably the most dangerous drug in the United States, and we have yet to begin to understand its deadly effects on the human.
What a weird way to say it.
Yeah, to add deadly.
Either.
Well, you got to
Well, I mean, on the
We haven't
human.
even begun to understand its deadly effects.
That was like the setting up of the bowling pins of the drug war, or the
Well,
war on drugs.
But I mean, like, on the human as though he's not one.
Right, or on humans, on the human. Either way, it's like, man, really? Was it? I mean, I don't think crack was around at that time, but I am sure there was other. I mean, heroin was around. I mean, I would think that would probably be much worse. But then again, I think crack was around shortly after that.
When was crack invented?
I thought it was that's like an 80s drug, right?
That's what I associated
Crack,
it with.
cocaine.
but-
I've always associated it with the 80s. I never associate coke with the 70s. It's always 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, I associate 70s with psychedelics, basically.
That's what I associate the 60s with.
Yeah.
60s and 70s is like LSD, acid, and all that shit. That's all I associate my brain. Well, and weed. I was like weed and acid to the 70s and a bit like LSD at the 60s.
So how would you classify 2020?
Meth.
Like like the 2000s, you know?
Meth, heroin, crocodile.
Crocodile. I hope not. I mean, crocodile is not like super common, right? I mean, not in America.
don't think so.
I think it's just mostly because most of the users just die.
Yeah, I mean, it's like striking and like.
Russia is where it's mostly like prominent.
Yeah.
It's a Russian drug.
But it's so notable because it's so fucking horrific.
Yeah, but like, it's not something you start with, though. I wonder if anybody ever started with a crocodile. They've never done anything, not even
Yeah.
smoked any weed, cigarettes, nothing. They're like, I'm going to try some crocodile.
No way. No way.
Isn't it? I feel like it's like 10 times the strength of morphine. Crocodile is.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
like people put their bodies into a state that is borderline death.
It's generally made with, I think, codeine, gasoline. And
So it's a mixture
like
of shit.
Yeah.
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
because the documentary I watched about it, they were like going into a pharmacy and the people were like giving them mass amounts of it. Like the pharmacy was fucking crooked. Mm-hmm. Which is
Yeah.
fucked.
Like like it's different than it is in the U.S., which U.S. is just as fucked, but just in different ways.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, man. Fuck. I don't know. Yeah, womp, womp, womp. God damn it. God damn it.
Anytime the show goes down a sad rabbit hole, you gotta hit with that corny ass sad trombone or whatever.
Are people dying from horrible drugs sad?
Let me answer that. it's hilarious.
But if I was to say something like, let's stomp out the fucking Nazis' goddamn guts and
Kill the Nazis! Kill the Nazis!
Yeah.
Kill the Nazis!
hell yeah, you see they're supportive of that, but you know what, you should be. Why
Yeah.
not?
I mean, I'm in full support of.
You don't think we should hear them out?
No. Fuck them.
What if they change?
Yeah, what if they're just kidding?
They're just joshing around.
Guys, we were just kidding.
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah.
We killed some people on the way. Did we take the joke too far? Sure, sure, but
Maybe.
we've just been kidding the whole time.
It's just
We're not
just a
serious.
just a big gag is all it is. It's just a big fat hearty har for us all.
Come on, let's all get in this public shower together.
Come on, get in here with me.
Oh, whoops! I left my robe outside. Hold on, just a second. Whoop.
Come back in with a chainsaw.
You don't even need to do that.
Wow. Yeah, fuck a gas chamber joke. You'll just bring in a chainsaw. Okay.
Yeah, It's not necessary.
You need gas
It's just an actual shower to rinse everything down.
But you need
blood.
gas to make a chainsaw work. So it's technically like
That's
a
true.
gas chamber inside the chainsaw.
There is.
Yeah. Wow. That's like a double.
So it's
it's
like a
not
double
really-
entendre.
It's not really that, I guess.
It could be if you want it to be.
But that's what the movie should be about. About the Nazi chainsaw killer.
The Nazi chainsaw killer.
Yeah.
Banging down Timmy's door. He did
Is it-
not see
is
that
it a-
coming.
Is it like a Nazi that kills people with a chainsaw, or a guy that kills Nazis with a chainsaw?
Now that would be a good movie.
Isn't it like Wolfenstein? Isn't it?
Basically.
It's all Wolfenstein.
Pretty much.
There's a motherfucker gunning down Nazis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great game.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, man, you know what's hilarious is I heard someone say one time, I think it was Jordan Peterson, he was talking and he was saying the Nazis, the way that they were able to like do what they did to Jewish people is that they seen them as less than human.
Yeah,
Like,
they were able to dehumanize them.
right. And what's so ironic is Nazis are the most dehumanized thing on the planet at this point now. You know,
And just by reputation and actions.
right, you could make a whole movie about just killing Nazis. Or a whole video game where you just fuck up Nazis.
And
Oh,
nobody's
there's
like,
so many of
this
them.
is offensive.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, let's kill some Nazis.
You couldn't take any group of people and make entertainment like that. But Nazis,
How many
they're dehumanized in our eyes, just like they dehumanized the Jewish people.
How many World War II games are there out there in existence? That's one of the highest selling like types of game variants in existence is World War II.
Call of Duty created a whole series based off of Nazi zombies in Call of Duty World War. I mean,
What a concept, right? Nazi zombies.
Yeah.
They're so goddamn repugnant.
Yeah.
We have to kill them again.
yeah,
They're dead and they're alive, or whether they're living dead, so let's fuck them up some more.
like
Nothing better than a dead Nazi than an even deader Nazi.
That's right. Kill them twice.
What's more dead, a dead Nazi or a dead 2X Nazi?
what's a 2X Nazi? A
Died twice.
Big one. Oh,
fatter Nazi?
No, died twice, bro. Died twice. Died 2X times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get to kill a Nazi a second time. That's actually the great thing about a zombie apocalypse, you know? You get to shoot a Nazi for a second
that's true.
time.
If there's somebody you know that became a zombie and you hated them when they were alive, it's like, man, this is your opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a simulation. Murder simulation. There you go.
Yeah. And Call of Duty also,
Thank
to
God
be
you-
fair, had a scene where you were the shooter in
the
Yeah,
airport.
that was wild.
I was actually
I can't
talking
believe
about
that.
that with
Yeah.
someone a few weeks ago. Like that scene, even still today, sticks with me because it's too real.
I can't believe it happened. I can't believe they allowed, like, you know.
I mean, like, I don't think that it should be censored or anything, though. Like, I don't think that was
No.
something that should have pulled the game off of the shelf in any capacity. If it did, I don't remember.
I mean, it's a real thing that happens, but
Exactly,
I
but it's
guess-
like you can't just like hide away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't need to be in every game you ever play, but like
Yeah. And it's
that was
not.
a one-off
and
instance.
it did give you the option to skip it, if I remember.
Yeah, you could skip it.
Yeah.
It was always prefaced
It
with
was
a
like no
warning, I
penalty,
felt
yeah.
like. Was
Yeah,
it
just-
like yeah, that is right. You could skip it with no penalty to you.
Yeah.
You don't have to play it.
It pretty much told you, hey, this is gonna be fucked up. So
Yeah.
if you're in, but you can also skip it if you want.
Wow. But that's like, the reason they did that, they had to know how striking it would be.
Yeah.
You don't create a game that massive without it going through so many people. They had to do some convincing, I would say, to say, like, yeah, let's go through with this. Because, I mean, you got to think, they put so much time and effort and money into these games. If something like that were to be so offensive that the game sales crash, they're fucked.
But
So they try to do everything to avoid that.
it's like they knew what they were doing when they made the scene.
But I think that's the point, though.
Oh no, it
it's
absolutely was the point. But like, I see the art in it though.
to make
Like it's
you
not just like this senseless. Like I felt something when I played that scene.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be that gunman. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's like, and I felt more empathy for the people. Like even though it was just a game, or whatever. It's like the game, just these random AIs that are getting mowed down. I'm feeling so much sorrow for these people because it's like, man, I couldn't even imagine myself being in this position. I never want to find myself in this position, being held hostage and there's a fucking gunman at an airport. I don't want to live that shit for real.
You don't fantasize about it?
Oh man, yeah. You
You
know,
don't
go
lay
to
awake at
sleep.
night and you're like,
Those are
man.
my favorite dreams. I'm cowering in fucking fear from an active shooter.
I was getting freaking emotional over here, though. I mean, yeah, that's intense. Like to make you. I mean,
Very.
you know, some people would say that's a little maybe selfish or something on the game's part. It's like you don't really accept taking a weight like that on your shoulders when you pop a video game in. You know?
Sometimes you do, though. You know, some stories you play are rather gripping. Although that was just one scene in a war. If war moves you emotionally, sure, something like that, it's probably going to amplify more. But that's just a pretty general gripping scene to see. Anyway, it's like you could play a Final Fantasy and some of it's very emotional, but in a different sense.
I'm terrible to just skip cutscenes. I never know what the hell's going on. I just want to kill shit, pretty much.
In games nowadays, that's how I am too.
I'm just
I
like,
used to
skip.
be the opposite way, man. I
Nah.
used to try to get involved, but I fucking can't anymore.
It's much harder. I think it just gets harder as you get older. Is all.
Why though?
You got
Can we
less
discuss
time-
that for a minute? Because
less time,
I think that's a big factor.
that's all that comes
more
down to,
responsibility, less time, and honestly, I just think
You're like, I just want to play.
just a part of it. You might just have. I mean, like I still play games every day for the most part.
Yeah.
But I just routinely play the same few that I have for years. It's not like I'm out buying the hot new game like I used to. I don't care as much.
That's how I am too.
But
Yeah.
I feel like at the same time, it's such an abundant fucking market now. There's so much out there I could never keep up. Or what I want to. And games feel so much larger because they are. They're so much larger and expansive now. Like the first Metal Gear Solid, like you were talking about long cutscenes. Whenever I had Metal Gear Solid 1 for PlayStation 1, when it had first come out, my mind was blown. Because like between that and Final Fantasy 7, those games revolutionized cutscenes.
Yeah.
They made them become a forefront in games, I feel like. And Metal Gear Solid had like 20, 25-minute cutscenes.
Really?
Yes.
25. That's
All of
that's a
them.
TV show episode.
Literally, like you could sit there and let it, like the cutscene, the audio cutscenes will play.
Even just the opening.
Yeah, just
As long
even
as
the
that.
opening is like 10 fucking minutes if you sit through it. But like like when you first play that game though, you're
It's
gonna
nice.
sit through it. Yeah, you'd love to just sit
Yeah.
through the cutscene. There's so much information, so much shit to take in and absorb. But I play, Phantom Pain. I don't know how many more Metal Gears have come out since then. They've kind of bastardized that name along with a lot of other old games. But Phantom Pain is humongous. I've got like 60-some hours in that game. Not even begun to scratch the surface, getting near the end. It's forever long, and it's massive. You're running all over fucking Afghanistan and Africa, and it's huge.
Listen,
but the
man.
first Metal Gear Solid, I beat it in like 14 hours time. And that's with the cutscenes.
I've been going through the Mass Effect series for like 5 years. Like it's not even a lie.
Mass
like,
Effect's a good one.
But the thing is, I just don't have the time, this like consistent time to dedicate to playing through all of it.
That's the thing. It's a time grind. That's the thing with a lot of games now. They're time grinders.
They feel like it.
They feel like that. Yes.
feel like it's a central element of games now is the grind.
To take longer.
Yeah. See, now that's, like in RPGs though, I expect that, and that's the only games I ever want that.
Well,
from.
if you are slowing your like your progression in the game down for story or for extra shit or whatever, that's one thing. But to just drag it out for the sake of like, we want you to buy currency.
Yeah, that.
But you'd play a Final Fantasy game, and you would fucking just be like throwing down, trying to collect. You would grind, but for good reasons. A lot of the time, like even if it's just a few levels, so you could beat the boss that's ahead of you because you keep dying on them, getting game overs.
Yeah.
Or you just want to keep racking up some gold so you can buy some better equipment or whatever. It's like you have reasons to grind. It's not like a fucking halt on your progress. And generally, in those games, you earn pretty evenly all the way through.
Yeah.
That's why, for me personally, that's why I've always preferred that style. But now anymore, it's just like Rocket League bullshit.
And we're sitting here acting like Rocket League ain't a time grind.
Oh my God, dude. I have scarily spent so much time in that game.
Yeah, because it encourages it because like that's what unlocks you more shit, which is consistently what keeps you playing the freaking game.
But at the same time, I could play Skyrim and put the same amount of time in it as I probably have over the years. And it's the same thing. Like, I'm not getting anything new. It's the same quest, all the same side quests and main mission quests that you can find, but still burn it the fuck up. I can still always play through it. The replayability is so goddamn high for me. And that's a great thing, man. That to me, that's like the most important thing in a game. Is like, I don't give a fuck about the graphics. Graphics mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
It could look like shit, be a masterpiece.
Replayability, man.
Replayability and story. If it's not a story-based game, it better have some damn good replayability, and that's why Rocket League is so much fun for me.
Yeah,
it has a high replayability rate.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy's like maybe not accessible and replayable for a lot of people. That's something that I can dive back into maybe once a year, once every other year or something. Just go through some of the older ones and just.
I'd say that's more
'em out.
like personalized to you.
That
like
is,
the Final
yeah.
Fantasy enjoyment.
That's why I said not everybody. Clearly,
Yeah.
like it's just not gonna be. But the fact that I could even go back through those and play the story again, that speaks to the story. That speaks to that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like cracking open an old book again that you really like.
Yeah, that is kind of what a Final Fantasy playthrough is like. It really
That's
is.
what it feels like for me.
Yeah. And we hope you feel that same way about this podcast. We hope that every cake that comes out of the oven is something fresh and beautiful for you. And also delicious, that's the most important part of a cake.
This cake may cause memory loss.
Yeah. It's actually that's an ingredient in a lot of our cakes.
We experienced some memory loss for sure.
Yeah.
Side effects may include memory loss, nausea.
We watched Vince McMahon go against God in an epic battle. That was fun.
And it was kind of like a dance-off, too. So
Yeah.
we watched Vince McMahon antagonize God. We saw U.S. Propaganda back in the 50s telling us about the homosexual.
Yep. And Jesse Ventura brought on a couple actually pretty good conspiracies.
Some good points.
This time. Yeah.
He didn't completely waste your time like Hampton.
Yep.
Miss Sampson ain't coming out. Don't worry, folks.
Yep. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this, if you're on YouTube, give it a like, give it a subscribe. If you're on Spotify, we're also on other shit like iTunes, Apple shit. We're on.
Rate us
shit.
on Apple Podcasts, damn it.
Yeah, we need
kind of
love
shit.
there too, not just on YouTube. We need like ratings and shit. so.
Reviews would be wonderful.
Yep. So if you guys enjoyed it, interact. We love you guys, even though we don't know you. Actually, we're dominant over you.
Yeah.
Eat pizza crust for us, bitches.
Still no social media presence.